Happy Easter, everyone. Have you hesitated to say that this year? I have. It's such a different Easter. I would like to share in this reflection a little bit about what Easter means to me. And then I'm hoping that you don't mind that I glanced down at this paper that I wrote to help guide me in sharing with you. So what is Easter? What is Easter all about this year? As we deal with the results, the pain, the grief, the loss, the fear of this year's pandemic. But I'd like to start back a little bit further than Easter. I want to look at, why did Jesus come here in the first place? I believe he came to show us God's love, to tell us of God's mercy and faithfulness, and that our time on earth isn't the end of our story, that we are part of God's family and that will continue. I believe he taught us how to love, how to live in community, how to be part of the kingdom, to tell us that there's a kingdom, and to live that in a way that we can reflect on it now and live it now, in, with, and through him. I don't believe we have a mean God. That means that I don't believe that God the Creator sent Jesus here to die for us. Say that again. I don't think God the Father sent Jesus here to die for us. I think he came to do all the things that I just mentioned, to teach us of God, of his love, of his mercy and faithfulness, and to teach us how to live together. I think God's incredible love for us, God's passion for us, really, is why he came and how he saved us. Not just by his death and resurrection, but by his whole life. I believe that Jesus' death is related to solely being faithful, to being human, and the hatred, the rejection, the misunderstanding, and the fear of the people at his time. That's why he died. Because of his goodness and how he lived and how he was rejected. So what is Easter? To me, the resurrection is all about Jesus being, his whole life being highlighted by God. Being, this is true, this is hope for you. I am faithful, I am love. What Jesus said to you is true. True forever. Each of you is my favorite. Each of you matters to me. I call each of you to live the love that my son taught you. I think this brings us incredible hope. I'd like to read a little bit from today's reading, which is what kind of stimulated this whole conversation, about the hope that we are given. And this is taken from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 2. I saw the Lord before me. With God at my right hand, I shall not be disturbed. Therefore my heart has been glad, my tongue exalted. My flesh too will dwell in hope, because you will not abandon my soul to the netherworld, nor will you suffer your Holy One to see corruption. You have made known to me the paths of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence. I think one way, a little prayer that we could use for this week, if you wish, is the Antiphon for the responsorial psalm of today. And when I say today, I don't mean just today, I mean in these times. And the antiphon is, keep me safe, O God. You are my hope. Alleluia.